Hi friends, good afternoon to all of you and a warm welcome to the last lab to AILET 2022. Please quickly confirm if I am clearly audible and visible to all of you, and then we'll begin with the session. Come on, friends, quickly confirm if I'm audible and visible to all of you. Yes or no? Good afternoon, Akansha, Ipshita, Satya, Kenza, all of you. Just quickly confirm if I'm audible and visible to all of you. All right, Satya, मेरी आवाज बदली बदली लग रही है नहीं आवाज like I am the same person, Satya. So friends, warm welcome to all of you on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I am Gaurav Gupta, the same person who has been taking sessions since a lot of days, and I welcome all of you to the last lab to AILET 2022, wherein in this session we are going to discuss the previous year paper questions of logical reasoning section. Now friends, this is the fifth session from my side. In the first three sessions, we have discussed the basics of a lot of topics of logical reasoning. In the previous session, we have discussed previous year paper questions. That was the part number 1 for previous year paper question discussions. And this is part 2 for previous year question paper discussion. All right. So we are going to begin this session very quickly. In this session, like in the last session, I have taken the questions which have appeared in AILET 2020. In this session, I have picked some questions which have appeared in AILET 2021, 2019, and 2018 as well. So it is there mentioned on your screen, the question papers from which I have picked the questions for the day. Okay, now in these 15 questions that we'll be discussing today, you will see a different variety of questions starting from coding, decoding, series type of questions, finding the wrong number in the series. You'll find questions on blood relations, direction senses, as well as arrangements. All right. So friends, let's quickly start off with this session. Uh, I want all of you to grab a piece of paper. Not a lot of sheets will be required. So just grab 2 or 3 sheets of paper with a pen. Also, I suggest all of you, if you are attending this session in the live format, all the students who are there in the session live, I suggest all of you to be solving all the questions herein, right here. Okay, so don't just watch this session like a news channel. Try and solve each and every question. Try and participate in each and every discussion. All right, so let's start. Let's begin this session with the first question on your screen. So this is PYPQ discussion 2. So question number 1 on your screen now. Identifying the missing letter series in the given series of letters. Good afternoon, Shivam, Shikhar, hello. Muzammil, hello, how are you? All right, now all of you must focus on the first question that is already there on your screen. This question appeared in AILET 2021. Identify the missing set of letters in the letter series given below. All right, Hariom, Kinza. So 2 students have given the answer. Akansha, Shivam, nice, wonderful. So an easy question to start with. Let's have a look at the analysis of this one. Now, if I'll look at the number equivalents of these alphabets, starting from the first alphabet of all these sequences, so Q, N, J, dash, E. So Q, N, J, then a dash, and then E. I have picked the first alphabet for everything. Okay. Now, the number equivalent for Q is 17. Then N is 14. All right. And J is 10. And this one is 5. So Q is 17, 14, 10, Sorry, I have written J. It should not be J. It is written as K. I'm really sorry for this. Okay, so yes, it should be K. So for K, it is 11. Now from 17 to 14, we are subtracting 3. From 14 to 11, again, we are subtracting 3. So from 11, we'll subtract 3 and we'll get 8. Okay. Now the alphabet equivalent for 8 is H. So our answer should start from H. And there is only one option which is starting with H. So the correct answer we can straight away mark as option A. All right, so बहुत easy question था. Yes, I understand this thing. All right, so all of you have given answer as option A, and all of you are absolutely correct. All right, so that was the very first question, a warm-up question. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is also not a difficult question. This is an actual question of AILET 2021. So looking at all these questions, you can you are basically looking at the actual level of difficulty that comes in our examinations. Okay. So identify the missing set of letters in the letter series given below. A similar question. Now again, if you are able to identify the first alphabet of the answer, then you can mark the correct answer from the given four options, because you can see all the four options has a different first alphabet. Any answer from anyone? Yes. So only one student, Hariom, has given the answer up till now. Guys, this is an easy one. So let's get into the discussion. So if I will write only the first alphabets, A, D, C, G, E, J, and G. So I have just copied the first alphabet of each of these series of letters. Okay. Now, in this question, an alternate logic is followed. So start from A and go to C. So this is basically plus 2. So A plus 2 is C. Then from C to E, it is again plus 2. And then from E to G, it is again plus 2. All right. Now, on the other hand, on the remaining set of alphabets, if I'm starting from D, whose number equivalent is 4, I'm going to G, whose number equivalent is 7. So from D to G, I'm adding 3. From G to J, from G to J, again, we are adding 3. All right. So to get the answer, we will add 3 to J. So J's number equivalent is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13, and the answer will start from M. Okay, the answer will start from M, and most of you have given the correct answer. Hariom, Yusuf, Deepti, Muzammil, and Kenza. All five of you have given a correct answer. That's beautiful. Good. So the correct answer should be option B. Now there is no need to check the rest part of this question, because the first alphabet for all the four options is different. So it will be quick. It will be really fast to get the answer for this question. All right. I hope I am clear with the explanation. So that one was easy. In this question, an alternate logic was followed. Alternately, it was plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, and then plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Question number 3. Now, question number 3 is about direction senses, distances, and directions. So, question says that Ramesh traveled from a point to Y and covered a distance of 90 meters. He turned right and walked 40 meters. He turned right again and walked 70. Finally, he turned right and walked 40. How far is he from the starting point? Hello, Avishi, Prasoon, good afternoon. Both of you quickly start solving these questions. All right, Avishi has already given the answer. Nice. So Ramesh traveled from a point and covered a distance of 90 meters. He turned right and walked 40. He turned right again and walked 70. Finally, he turned right and walked 40. How far is he from the starting point? Now, friends, this is an easy question of direction senses. So I am expecting all of you to give me an answer. Give me a correct answer for this one. All right. So let's start with the discussion. So first of all, Ramesh started from a point and covered a distance of 90 meters. Okay. So let's start in any direction because to start with, you are not given any direction. Okay. So you can start in any direction. So Ramesh traveled and covered a distance of 90 meters. So I'm starting by moving Ramesh towards right hand side. Okay. Uh, Taha, you are asking this question come in entrance examination. Yes, this is the actual question of IELET. Okay, this is the actual. So whatever questions we'll be taking on in today's lecture, all of them are the actual. All of them were the actual questions that have appeared in previous year papers. Okay. So first of all, he covered a distance of 90 meters. So you can move him in any direction to start with. Now from this point, he turned right. So right will be downwards. And he covered how much? 40 meters. Now try and take care about the scaling factor in these questions. So 90-meter line I have drawn. So 40-meter line should be approximately less than half of 90-meter line. Okay. Now after this he turned right again. So from here if he'll turn right, so it will be which direction? It will be towards our left on the screen. Okay. So he moved right, he turned right and moved 70 kilometers. Sorry, 70 meters. Now this 70-meter line should be less than 90-meter line. You have to be careful with this. Now finally he turned right again and walked 40. So from this point he turned right again. So right will be upward on your screen and covered a distance of 40 meters. Okay. Now after covering a distance of 40 meters, he will come back again on the line where he was moving in the first go. Okay. So now he is standing here. So how far is he from the starting point? So the original line was of 90 meters from which he has came back 70 meters. So this remaining distance will be 90 minus 70 and that is 20 meters. Okay. So option B will be equal to 20 meters. So the correct answer is option B and that is 20 meters. All right. अजय नागर यू आर आस्किंग मैंने अभी 10th पास किया है बैजूस के कौन से बैच में एनरोल हो जाऊं सर अजय इट टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट career option you want to pursue, so you can talk to our counselor and they will suggest you in a better way. All right. Okay. Let's move on to question number 4. Now question number 4 is again on direction senses. Ram and Sunil start from a point. Ram moves 4 kilometers to the south. Then he turns left and moves 3 kilometers. Sunil moves 3 kilometers towards west and then he turns right and moves 4 kilometers. How far apart are they now? All right, Shivam has given the first answer. Good, Shivam. All right, so let's start with the discussion. Now they both started from a same point. This is given to us. Okay, so Ram and Sunil, they both started from a fixed point. So let assume that this is the point from which Ram and Sunil have started. Now, first of all, looking at the Ram's movements. So Ram moves 4 kilometers to the south. So on your screen, downwards, Ram has moved, and this is 4 kilometers. Now, after which he turns left. So left turn for Ram will be on the right hand side on our screen, and he covered a distance of 3 kilometers. Okay. Now against this, Sunil moves 3 kilometers towards west. So to start with, Sunil moves 3 kilometers towards west. Okay. And then he turns right and moves 4 kilometers. Now Sunil will take a right turn from here, and now he'll be moving in upward direction. That means towards north. And he will cover a total distance of 4 kilometers from this point. Okay. So this is the final position of Sunil, and this was the final position of Ram. Now, if I draw a straight line between these 2 points, so I can say that net horizontal distance between these 2 points. So if I'll draw a right angled triangle like this is point R, this is point S, and let's say this is point T. So if I try to find out the distance between R and T, so distance between R and T will be net horizontal distance. So net horizontal distance will be 3 plus 3, that is 6. And net vertical distance will be 4 plus 4, that is 8. All right. Now using Pythagoras theorem, you can find out the distance between point R and point S. Okay. So this distance will be equal to under root of 8 square plus 6 square. And that is equal to under root of 64 plus 36. And that is under root 100, which will be equal to 10 kilometers. So 10 kilometers will be the final answer for this question. All right. So yes, absolutely correct. All of you are. So 10 kilometers will be the correct answer. All right. So option C, correct answer is 10 kilometers. Now, one of the students who was asking me which course should you join. So Ajay Nagar, in the comment sections, you can see the different numbers for our counselors. So you can call at any one of these numbers and you will be suggested. Okay. Now with this, let's move on to question number 5. Now, I hope you all are understanding the actual level of difficulty that comes in AILET. So the 4 questions that we have done, none of these questions was of more than 30 to 45 seconds. And yes, this was the actual level of difficulty. So these are all AILET 2021 questions. So question number 5, Rashmi travels 10 kilometers towards the north, turns left and travels 4 kilometers. Then she turns right again and covers another 5 kilometers. Finally, she turns right and travels another 4 kilometers. How far is she from the starting point? All right, nice, wonderful. So let's have a look at this one. One of the students has given the answer as 14 kilometers. I'm afraid 14 kilometers is not among the options. So let's see which will be the correct option. Okay. Now Rashmi travels 10 kilometers towards north. So first direction of movement for this person is given. So let's say this is the point from which Rashmi has started. So first of all, she travels 10 kilometers towards north. Okay. So upwards on the screen, 10 kilometers. Turns left and travels 4. So from here, turns left and she traveled 4 kilometers. Then she turns right again and travel 5 kilometers. Okay, so अब यहाँ से right turn लेंगे and 5 kilometers that will be towards north. Finally, she turns right and travels another 4 kilometers. So travel towards right and 4 kilometers. So जितना distance वो पहले left में गई थी 4 kilometers उतना ही वापस right में आ गई. So again she is back on the line of initial travel. Okay, so 10 kilometers and 5 kilometers, the total distance from the starting point, such an easy question. So 10 plus 5, that will be 15 kilometers, and the correct answer will be option A, and all of you have given a correct answer. Okay, so 15 kilometers is the correct answer. All right, fine. Now let's move on to question number 6. Now question number 6 again from AILET 2021. Now this is a question of analogy that appeared in logical reasoning section. Now man is to biography, nation is to what? So you'll have to establish a relation. Okay, so the relation between man and biography should be same as the relation between nation and the question mark, which you'll have to select from the 4 options which are given below. So quickly give me a correct answer. Now careful, all of you, very careful. Hariom, Kinza, careful. Man is to biography, nation is to what? Now what do you understand by a biography? Biography is whatever a man, it is about a person, it is about the past of a person written by someone else. Okay, past of a person written by someone else, about a person written by someone else. All right, now for nation, obviously people will not be the answer, leader will not be the answer. All of you are confused between geography and history. Okay, now what is geography? Geography is related to the geographical condition of a place. Now history is about the past of a nation. Okay, and what is biography? Biography is also about past of a man but written by someone else. Okay, so biography is about the past of a person and history will be about the past of a nation. All right, so the correct answer here will not be geography but it will be history. Okay, so the correct answer will be option D, that is history. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next question. Now, the next question will come in a set of 3 questions, or the next question has appeared in the set of 3 questions in AILET 2021. So, next questions 7, 8, and 9 is based on the set of directions that is given on your screen. Now, quickly, all of you read this directions carefully, and then I'll take you to the questions one by one. Now, once you are done reading with these directions, please post done in the chat box. Also, there is like you may note down some of these conditions. Okay, you may note down some of these conditions, but don't worry, all the conditions will be displayed on your screen. So I'll read it out for all of you. A tennis coach is trying to put together a team of 4 players for the forthcoming tournament. For this, 7 players are available. A, B, and C are males. W, X, Y, and Z are females. All players are equally skilled. At least 2 males must be there in the team. So this is an important line. At least 2 males must be there in the team. For a team of 4, all players must be able to play with each other. However, B cannot play with W. So B cannot play with W. All right. C cannot play with Z and W cannot play with Y. So these are the directions that are given to all of you. Okay, now let's go to these questions one by one. So the first question related to this set, if Y is selected and B is rejected, then the team will consist of which one of the following groups? Now the conditions that were there are mentioned on the screen now. So you can use the conditions. So I have mentioned the conditions at the bottom of the screen now. So you can use these conditions and determine the answer. So if Y is selected and B is rejected, then the team will consist of which one of the following groups? All right, nice. Now if Y is selected, so 3 males ABC, 4 females WXYZ, the condition says that at least 2 males will have to be there in the team. B cannot play with W, C cannot play with Z, and W cannot play with Y. So these are the conditions. And the question says that if Y is selected and B is rejected. Now if B is rejected, one of the males is already rejected and the team should have at least 2 males. So I can say that A and C should be selected. So A and C ka selection ho chuka hai among the males, and among the females Y is selected. Okay. Now B cannot play with W. Fine, B is not selected, so this condition does not matter at all. C cannot play with Z. So C अगर select हो गया है तो Z will not be selected. So Z is rejected from the group of girls. W cannot play with Y. Now, if Y is selected, W cannot be selected. So W should also be rejected. Okay. So among the females, Y was already selected and X will also be selected. So it should be A, C, X and Y, and that is the team. So the correct answer will be option B. Okay. Am I clear? So the correct answer will be option B, and all of you have given the correct answer. Yes, Aman, all players should play with each other. So like every person should be able to play with each other. Since the condition says that B cannot play with W, so one of these two will be selected. So if B is selected, W will be rejected. If W is selected, B will be rejected. Okay, so this is the meaning of this question. Now let's move on to the second question related to the same part. Now it says that if B is selected and Y is rejected, then the team will consist of which of the following groups? Now do this one very carefully. If B is selected and Y is rejected, then the team will consist of which 4 players? Alright. Now out of males, B is selected and out of females, Y is rejected. Okay. Now let's move on to the conditions. At least 2 males should be selected. B cannot play with W. Now since B is already selected, we cannot select W. Okay. Now C cannot play with Z and W cannot play with Y. Now W is already rejected, Y is also rejected, so third condition will not matter. But C cannot play with Z. This is an important condition. Alright. So what should we do? In case we will select 2 males. Okay, in case we'll select 2 males, then the 2 females will be selected. But in case we'll select all the 3 males, then only 1 female will be selected. Now let's check the options. Now in first 3 options, they have selected 3 males. But in the last option, they have selected only one male. So I can say that option D, fourth option, cannot be the answer. Okay. Now, according to the first three options, they have selected all the three males. And in the conditions, it is clearly given that if C is selected, then Z cannot be selected. If C is selected, then Z cannot be selected. Okay. So on this basis, what I can do is I can see that if A, B, and C are selected, it's X who is selected. Okay. So the correct answer will be option C. Also, for option A, W was already rejected, and for option B, Y was already rejected. So I could have eliminated option A and B earlier as well. Okay, so the correct answer for this question should be option C. Okay, so option C, yes, it is the correct answer. Now the third question related to the same set. If all the three males are selected, then how many combinations of four-member team are possible? Now, in these type of questions, you must take care of one thing, that information given in any question should not be used for the next question until and unless it is clearly specified. Okay, so whatever we have done in previous two questions, the third question is independent of those two questions. So if all three males are selected, if A, B, and C are selected, then how many combinations of four-member team are possible? Quickly, this one is so easy. You cannot afford to give a wrong answer for this one. A, B, and C are selected. Fine. So first condition is okay. At least two males are selected. Now next condition, B cannot play with W. So we have already selected B. So I cannot select W. So W will be rejected. This condition done. Next condition, C cannot play with Z. So we have already selected C. So Z cannot be selected. Okay, and W cannot play with Y. So W is already not playing, he's already rejected. So sorry, W is already rejected, so Y cannot be rejected. Okay, so out of the two females who are left, X and Y, out of these two females, any one of them can be selected. So one of the teams can be A, B, C, and X, and the second way in which this team will be selected will be A, B, C, and Y. So actually there are a total of two ways in which the team can be selected. Okay, so the correct answer will be option B, that is two ways. Now some of you earlier have given a correct answer and they have changed their answer now. So answer option B, that is two, is absolutely correct. Okay. All right, all right. Now let's move on to the next question. But before doing that, I want each and every one of you to like this session. If you're liking this, comment, share, subscribe our channel. And after subscribing our channel, do press the bell icon so that you will not miss any of the notifications of all the upcoming sessions that will be conducting for all of you for IELT, CLAT and different examinations. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the next question. Question number 10 on your screen, based on blood relations. Now you will have to draw a proper family tree for this question. And this is an independent question, so no other question will be based on the family tree that you'll be drawing. right? Any answer? Yes. Okay. So let's start and draw the family tree. ठीक है, family tree बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं and let's see what will happen. Now, in a family, there are 7 persons comprising 2 married couples. So 7 persons, fine, but important is there should be 2 married couples. Okay. Now F1 is the son of F2. F1 is the son of F2 and grandson of F3. So F1 is the grandson of F3. So F3 will come at the topmost generation, then F2 and then F1. Right? F2 is a widower. Widower is a person whose wife is no more. Okay. So it's the male counterpart for a widow. So F2 is a widower. Okay. So F2 is a male and F2 की wife नहीं होगी. Among the 2 married couples, F2 is not the one. All right. Okay. Now moving ahead, F2 and F4 are brothers. So F2 and F4, these two are brothers. All right. F5 is the daughter-in-law of F6. F6 is the mother of F4. So F6 is the mother of F4. So F6 is a female and will come at again the topmost generation. Okay. And the grandmother of F7. So F6 is the grandmother of F7 as well. ओके. अब 2 married couples होने चाहिए. So first married couple will be these grandparents. All right, this is the one thing. F5 was the daughter-in-law of F6. F5 जो है वो F6 की daughter-in-law थी. Okay, so F5 will be the wife of F4. All right, now the question is, how is F7 related to F2? F7 का जेंडर तो पता नहीं है. ओके, F7 का जेंडर नहीं पता. नाउ हाउ इज F7 रिलेटेड टू F2? F2 के ब्रदर का सन या डॉटर विल बी F7. ओके, सो अमंग द गिवन ऑप्शंस ऑब्वियसली ब्रदर कैन नॉट बी द आंसर. अब अगर रिलेशन समझ में नहीं आ रहा ना, तो आप क्या करो, जस्ट लुक एट द जनरेशंस ऑफ दीज पीपल. सो F2 का जनरेशन एंड F7 का जनरेशन. F2 is at this generation and F7 is at a generation below. Okay. So brother आंसर नहीं हो सकता, cousin नहीं हो सकता, son in law नहीं हो सकता. Okay. So answer can be nephew or niece. So since the gender of F7 is not given, so F7 can be the son of the brother of F2. So brother का son हो सकता है या फिर brother की daughter हो सकती है. So it can be anyone among nephew or niece. So yes, the correct answer for this question should be option B. All right. Yes, Yusuf, you are absolutely correct about the married couples F3 and F6 and F4 and F5. Absolutely correct. All right. So Yusuf, Kinza, Hariom, Akanksha, Bhumika, Megha, and Abhishek, all of you have given a correct answer for this one. Let's move on to question number 11 with this. Again, question number 11 is based on blood relations. And this is the actual question that came in AILET 2019. Now quickly draw the family tree for this one and you'll be able to easily get the answer. बहुत easy question है. All right, so let me start drawing the family tree for this. Now, Pihu and Ayan are the children of Mrs. and Mr. Sharma. So Sharmas, they have two kids, Pihu and Ayan. Okay, so Sharmas and like Mr. and Mrs. Sharma मैं अलग अलग नहीं लिख रहा. So Sharmas, they have two kids. One is Pihu and the second one is Ayan. All right. Now, later in the question, it is given that Ayan and Ria are married. So Ayan and Ria are a couple. They are married. And who is Ria? So Ria and Shankar are the children of Mrs. and Mr. Kumar. So Kumars, their kids are Ria and Shankar. Okay. All right. Now Ayan and Ria are married to each other and have two daughters. So they have two daughters. Now the name of the daughters are Mona and Shona. All right. Now Shankar is married to Leena. Shankar is married to Leena and they have two children. So again, they have two children, Rohit and Ruchi. Okay. Now the question is, how is Pihu related to Shona? So how is this person related to this person? Now Shona's parents' sibling is Pihu. Right now Pihu's gender was not given. So Shona के parent अयान और रिया का भी gender नहीं पता. ठीक है, अगर हम names के according ले इनके genders, so we can mark the genders. But this is one thing that should be taken care, that name does not specify the gender of the person. So Shona's parents sibling is Pihu. So I can say that Pihu अगर male है, so Pihu will be the uncle of Shona. And if Pihu is female, then Pihu will be the aunt of Shona. So answer should be either uncle or aunt. Now among the four given options, we'll have to mark the most appropriate answer. And out of uncle and aunt, only aunt is given. So we will mark option B, that is aunt, as the correct answer. Now also remember one thing, since gender of Pihu was not given, so our answer can be uncle or aunt. So in case in the options, one of the options would have been cannot be determined. So we will mark cannot be determined as the answer. Okay. But since cannot be determined was not given, so that is why we will mark the most suitable answer after that. So the correct answer in this case will be aunt. All right. Now let's move on to the next set of questions. So next is a set of questions having 4 questions, and it is based on the circular arrangement. So all the directions are there on the screen. Quickly draw this circular arrangement and then we'll move on to the questions one by one. Yes, Abhishek. So option में male से related gender नहीं है. So that is why we have marked aunt. Now Sahil, you are asking, sir, SLAT के interview में pass fail जैसा कुछ होता है, means if we fail in the interview then Sahil, whenever any selection procedure has an interview, so interview is never a rejection round. Okay, so after the interview, your composite score, that means your performance in SLAT and then interview and the other things, using this they will be calculating your composite score, and then based on that your selection will happen. Okay. All right, so done. So shall we have a look at the analysis of this one? Okay. Now, you are given that 8 friends A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. 8 friends are sitting around a circular table facing the center of the table. So all 8 of them are facing towards the center. Okay. So I have drawn a circular table at the bottom of the screen. Okay. And we'll start placing these people. Now, first condition is Deepak is sitting between Akash and Isha only. So Deepak is the only person who is sitting between Akash and Isha. But I don't know which, Akash will be on the left of Deepak or Akash will be on the right of Deepak. So I'll not start with this statement. Okay. Fiza is second to the left of Isha. Now I'll start from this statement. I'll start by placing Fiza and Isha. So I can start by placing any one person around the circular table. So I'll start by placing Isha at this place. Okay. I'm writing the number of the chairs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. So if I have numbered the chairs, I'm starting by placing Isha randomly at any chair at any position. Okay. So I've placed Isha at chair number 4. So can you all tell me at which chair number Fiza will sit? At which chair number Fiza will sit? Come on. All right. Yusuf has written the entire arrangement. Very good. So can you all tell me what will be the place for Fiza? Now Fiza is second to the left of Isha. So Isha is sitting. Left of Isha will be in the clockwise direction and second to the left will be chair number 6. So Fiza will be sitting at chair number 6. All right. So Yusuf, Shivam, Hariom, Kinza, Shreya, nice, good. Okay. Now I have the place for Isha. Okay. Now Deepak is between Akash and Isha. So Deepak is between Akash and Isha. So Isha or Akash ke beech mein only Deepak should be there. So Deepak cannot sit at chair number 5. So at which chair Deepak will sit? At which chair number Deepak will sit? Since Deepak is sitting between Akash and Isha, so tell me the chair number for Deepak and then tell me the chair number for Akash. Okay. Now, Deepak is between Akash and Isha. Isha is already at chair number 4. Deepak cannot come at chair number 5 because in that case there will be no place for Akash. So Deepak will sit at chair number 3. Okay. And Akash will sit at chair number 2. Alright. So all of you are again absolutely correct. So Deepak will sit at chair number 3, Akash at chair number 2. Let's go ahead. Bunty is between Chandan and Ghazal. So अब 3 chairs बची हैं. इनमें से Bunty obviously बीच में बैठेगा. We know that. Okay. Last statement says that Fiza is between Ghazal and Hema. So Ghazal will sit at chair number 7. Okay. Because Bunty is also between Chandan and Ghazal. So Bunty will sit at chair number 8. Who is between Chandan, who will sit at chair number 1, and Ghazal, who is sitting at chair number 7. And Fiza is between Ghazal and Hema. So Hema will come at chair number 5. So this is the entire arrangement. So let me check for some of you. So Yusuf has mentioned A, D, E, H, F, G, B and C. Yusuf, you are absolutely correct. And Hariom, A, D, E, H, F, G, B, C. You are also correct. Jagriti, D, E, H, F, G, B, C, A. All right. Good, Jagriti. You are also absolutely correct. Okay. So this is the set of arrangement for all these 8 people around this circular table. Okay. Now let's move on to the questions one by one. So all of you now can answer all these questions. Who is fourth to the right of Bunty? Who is fourth to the right of Bunty? Come on, give me an answer for this. So Bunty is sitting at this place. Now fourth to the right of Bunty. So right of Bunty will be this. So first, second, third and fourth. So fourth to the right of Bunty. Yes, the correct answer should be Isha. That is option D. Okay, so Isha should be the correct answer, which is option D. So that was question number 12. Quickly moving on to question number 13. In which of the following pairs is the second person to the immediate left of the first person? Careful. In which of the following options, in which of the following pairs is the second person to the immediate left of first person? Now you can commit mistake in this one, so please be extra careful. So let's start dealing with each and every option one by one. So the second person to the immediate left of first, Akash to the immediate left of Deepak. Is Akash to the immediate left of Deepak? No. Akash is to the immediate right of Deepak. So option A cannot be the answer. Ghazal to the immediate left of Bunty. Ghazal to the immediate left of Bunty. No, Ghazal is to the immediate right of Bunty. So option B is also incorrect. Chandan to the immediate left of Bunty. Yes, Chandan is to the immediate left of Bunty. So the correct answer should be option C. I'll just check option D as well. Isha to the immediate left of Hema. So Hema ke immediate right mein hai Isha. So option D can also not be the answer. So yes, all of you are absolutely correct. Correct answer is option C. The second person to the immediate left of the first person. Correct answer is option C. All right. Next, question number 14. Which of the following statements is definitely true? Which of the following four statements is definitely true? Now, the first statement, Chandan is to the immediate right of Bunty. Chandan is to the immediate right of Bunty. No, it is to the immediate left. So option A not correct. Isha is to the immediate left of Chandan. Isha is to the immediate left. No, Chandan and Isha, they are far apart. So Isha cannot be immediate left of Chandan. Option B is incorrect. Deepak is second to the left of Hema. So Hema is here. Second to the left. First is Fiza and second is Ghazal. So second to the left of Hema is Ghazal. It is not Deepak. Deepak is second to the right. Okay, so option C is also not correct. So the correct answer here will be option D, that is none of these. Okay, so none of these, yes, it is the correct answer, right? Now let's move on towards the last question for the day. Who is sitting to the immediate left of Isha? Now the easiest one of all these four questions. So who is sitting to the immediate left of Isha? Now immediate left of Isha is this person, that is Hema. So the correct answer will be option B, that is Hema. All right. So friends, that is all from my side for the day. I hope you liked this session, and definitely, like in the past, I have been taking sessions regularly. In the future, I'll keep coming back on this channel of YouTube, like YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, and will be conducting such sessions again and again. So if you like this session, please do press the like button, comment, share, and subscribe our channel, and do press the bell icon so that you will not miss any of the notifications of our upcoming sessions. All right. Now this is the list of the upcoming 5 sessions for all of you, starting from 6th of June up till 10th of June. So you can quickly take a snapshot and be ready for all these sessions. Don't forget to join us for CLAT 2022 live analysis with top faculty on 19th of June 2022, and the same thing will happen for AILET 2022, and it will happen on 26th of June. So don't forget to join us live on 19th and 26th of June. All right. So friends, you can subscribe our YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep Law and press the bell icon. Follow us on our Insta page, like us on Facebook, join our Telegram channel, and download our app from Google Play. Thank you very much for attending this session, for being a part of this session. It was nice having all of you, such an interactive crowd. We'll see you once again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.